This is the read aloud for your Unit 2 heat and temperature test. Question number 1. Which best illustrates the transfer of energy from warmer objects to cooler objects using convection? A, B, C, or D? Question number 2. The image below shows a Bunsen burner and a handheld metal rod. What will happen to the heat? A, the heat will circulate back and forth between the burner and the rod. B, the heat will be transferred and conducted to the opposite end of the metal rod. C, the heat will change colors when the flame goes out. D, the heat will be reabsorbed by the Bunsen burner. Question number 3. The image below shows the sun and earth. How is the heat being transferred? A, conduction, B, radiation, C, convection, D, evaporation. Question number 4. The chart shown appears in a catalog of camping equipment. So on the left side, you have your sleeping bag, and on the right side, you have the temperature rating in degrees Celsius. So the everyday sleeping bag, the temperature rating is between 10 and 20 degrees Celsius. The rugged sleeping bag is between 0 and 10 degrees Celsius. And the Arctic sleeping bag, the temperature rating is between negative 10 degrees Celsius and positive 10 degrees Celsius. The difference between the Arctic sleeping bag and the rugged sleeping bag is most likely that the Arctic sleeping bag is A, designed to last longer, B, designed for home use as well as camping, C, made of material that provides better cushion, D, made of material that insulates better. Question number 5. Which best explains why metals are used instead of plastics to make frying pans? A, metals contract and shrink as they transfer heat energy. B, plastics expand and limit the transfer of heat energy. C, metals are conductors and transfer heat energy throughout pans. D, plastics are insulators and allow pans to expand as they absorb heat energy. Question number 6. Which material would make the best spoon for stirring something hot during the cooking process? A, silver, B, aluminum, C, wood, D, copper. Question number 7. On a hot day, heat can flow into a building through a glass window. On a cold day, heat can flow out of the building through the window. How does putting a curtain in front of the window slow down the change in temperature? A, trapped heat between the curtain and the window blocks the flow of air to the room. B, trapped air between the curtain and the window is an insulator. C, the curtain keeps light from shining through the window and carrying heat. D, the curtain keeps air from flowing through the window. Question number 8. Students measured the temperature of water inside 3 different beakers. They measured the temperature again 2 hours later. Beaker wrapped in paper, temperature at start 10 degrees Celsius, temperature at finish 17 degrees Celsius. Beaker wrapped in cloth 10 degrees Celsius, temperature at finish 13 degrees Celsius. Beaker wrapped in metal foil 10 degrees Celsius at the start, 21 degrees Celsius at the finish. Wrapped in plastic film 10 degrees Celsius at the start, 20 degrees temperature at the finish. What can the students conclude? Cloth is a better insulator than metal foil. B, paper is a better insulator than cloth. C, plastic film is a better insulator than paper. Or D, metal foil is a better insulator than plastic film. Question number 9. 2 metal containers are full of ice are on a table. Alicia wraps one container with layers of cloth. She does not wrap the other container. What most likely happens? A, ice melts at the same time in both containers. B, ice melts faster in the unwrapped container. C, ice melts faster in the wrapped container. D, ice melts in the unwrapped container, but not in the wrapped container. Question 10. A boy holds his hand over a lighted electric bulb, not touching the bulb, and his hand feels the heat. Which kind of thermal energy transfer is this? A, convection, B, radiation, C, conduction, D, insulation. Question number 11. What can be concluded from the following statements about a property of metals? A cast iron skillet on a stove is used to fry bacon. A metal spoon left in a pot of soup heating on a stove is too hot to touch. An aluminum playground slide gets hot on a summer day. A. Metals combine with nonmetals. B. Metals conduct electricity. C. Metals conduct heat. D. Metals are good insulators. Question number 12. In order for a material to be effective for cooking, it must have which physical property? A. High electric charge. B. High reactivity with water. C. Low melting point. D. Low thermal expansion. Question 13. Which physical property is important to have in a material used in cookware? A. A good conductor of heat. B. Poor conductor of heat. C. High flexibility. D. Low flexibility. Question 14. In an investigation, water in an Erlenmeyer flask is placed on a hot plate. As the water is heated, the cooler, denser water at the surface sinks and pushes the warmer water to the top. What do the arrows in the drawing most likely represent? A. Electromagnetic radiation. B. Phase changes. C. Energy transfer by conduction. D. Convection currents. Question number 15. Use the diagram of a convection current to answer the question that follows. Which arrow represents the hottest air in this convection current? A1, B4, C2, D3. Question number 16. Which transfer of heat energy requires no contact between the heat source and the heated object? A. Conduction. B. Convection. C. Radiation. D. Reflection. Question number 17. Some pans have copper along the bottom to help them heat evenly. How is the heat transferred from the stove to the copper of the pan? A. By conduction. B. By radiation. C. By convection. D. By absorption. Question 18. Mike held an ice cube in his hand until it melted. Why did the ice cube most likely melt? A. Heat transferred from the hand to the ice via convection. B. Heat transferred from the hand to the ice via conduction. C. The ice acted as an insulator. D. The ice produced heat. Question 19. Which best describes how heat is transferred within water? A. By convection. B. By tidal changes. C. By evaporation. D. By radiation. Question 20, and it is also your last question. Which material is the best insulator? A. Gold. B. Copper. C. Silver. D.